Horndean delighted to once again be returning to Five Heads Park for the second time in the space of a week, following many postponed matches in and around the January and Christmas period. Having said that, there's been precious little to celebrate here in recent weeks. The Deans today looking to avoid a fourth straight league defeat, which has left them with a seemingly ever tougher mountain to climb to avoid relegation. And as the teams go through their obligatory handshakes, it should be noted that Southall are looking to extend their recent run of results, which actually completely contrast Horndean. They're looking for their fourth consecutive victory, and that's enhanced their league position. They find themselves comfortably in the top half of the table. Thrown on the right-hand side here to be taken by Cusack, and it's running down to the box here, and it's a really good opportunity here very early on O'Connell, and it just pushed past around the post. That's a really strong opening there for Horndean. They cut through the Southall defence. Danger's not completely clear for the away side. There's going to be another shot that comes in, but it's quite tame by comparison. But it was a good early opening. Still 0-0 though. Lifted into the midfield. Horndean trying to get it up the pitch, but it's going to be launched forward here. And there's a good opportunity here for Wachuku, who's on this left-hand side, but it's dealt with well by Jallo. But he's slipped in the penalty area though. Wachuku can get the cross in. Oh, and it's going to fall, and it's going to fall into the back of the net. And Southall have taken the lead. And it was a really fortuitous goal in the end, finished off by Anthony O'Connor. And it looked for all the while that Jallo had dealt with the threat of Wachuku at the back, but a slip, and then the cross in, cannoning off one Horndean player, back off of Jallo into the box, and it was a simple finish for O'Connor. A really horrible way to go behind after a bright start, but Horndean trail. Horndean 0, Southall 1. Ball bouncing up in the centre circle. It's going to be nodded forward here by McCluskey, and he's managed to pick up Bright Xiao on the right-hand side. He's got a defender for company, but Xiao's cutting into the penalty area here, and he's going to get the shot away. Oh, and it's a fantastic finish. It's a brilliant goal from Bright Xiao, and it's a doubling of the lead for Southall. If there was an air of good fortune about their first goal, there was none there at all. Fantastic individual brilliance from Xiao. And Horndean already finding themselves 2 goals behind and with a mountain to climb in this game. It was a fantastic finish, cutting in on his left foot, beating the defender, and right into the top corner, 2-0. And Southall shaping for the long throw here. And there's a few bodies in blue shirts making their way into the penalty area now. It's going to be launched in. It's got decent distance on it. And it's flicked on, and it's picked up in the penalty area by Wachuku, who turns, and he scores. And it's a third goal for Southall within the first half an hour of the game. And it's another piece of individual brilliance, this time from Nams Wachuku, who on the turn picked up the ball from the flicked header and finished brilliantly into the far corner, out of the reach of Miles Bowman. And after a bright start in the first 5 minutes of the game, after half an hour, the Deans find themselves 3 goals behind. A corner to come in now for Horndean, just 15 minutes to go. Still 3 down. It's an outswinging ball. It's going to go all the way to the back post, and it's going to go into the net. It's headed in at the back stick by Amadou Jallo, who evaded all of the Southall defenders to just creep in at the back post and just nodded into the net. And Horndean, with 15 minutes to go, have a lifeline. The defending was almost non-existent at the back post. Jallo had some sort of challenge, but he was able to just manoeuvre himself into a position and just nodded into the back of the net from 2 yards out. It's now Horndean 1, Southall 3. Ball at the back. It's knocking about nicely here for Horndean, but they do eventually go long, and there's a good run being made here by Kevin Ngombe. He's working his way into the penalty area. Got a couple of options coming. Tries to get the ball in first time. Now working his way into a shooting position maybe. A shot comes in, and it's going to fall here for Olajide, and now there's belief. Within 8 minutes, Horndean have wrestled the momentum back in their favour, and they're now just a goal away from a very unlikely point here at Five Heads Park. Persistent run from Kevin Ngombe, who made his way down the right-hand side. One cross block, tried another one. It fell to the feet of Henry McDonald, who tried a shot that was deflected then into the feet of Lewis Olajide, who nutmegs the goalkeeper. And suddenly, there's a chance. It's 3-2. Bowman to launch it long here. Horndean just desperate to make the momentum pay. They're looking for a foul in midfield. They're not going to get one, but they've played the ball forwards here, and it's Ngombe. He's picked the ball up. He's laid it onto the right-hand side. The cross is going to come in. It's going to go towards the back post. Olajide! Oh, and it doesn't fall for Gombe. It was cleared right off the line, right on his toes. He was going to knock it into the net. Still alive here. Ben Beard with the cross, and it's going to go over the bar and out for a goal kick. A real chance there for Horndean, who still trail by 3-2. Ball goes out of play. There's going to be a few seconds left here. The referee blows the full-time whistle, and the Horndean players fall to their knees. They thought that they might be getting something out of this game in the end. An attempt of a real spirited comeback has just fallen short here. Southall take the 3 points, and they were cruising after half an hour. They had 3 goals from Anthony O'Connor, Bright Siao and Namsen Chukwu, and they found themselves in a very strong position, and Horndean could only muster up the comeback within the final 15 minutes of the game. Goals from Amadou Diallo and Louis Olajide gave them hope that a comeback was on, but in the end it was too little, too late, and it is a 4th consecutive defeat for Horndean in the league. Final score here, Horndean 2, Southall 3.